Veneer. Chapter 15. Unedited. The next morning, I knock on Gush's bedroom door and wait for a moment. There's no response, so I knock again. Still nothing. Come on, child, I say. You have to open up. We need to talk before I leave the house. There's a shuffling of feet. The bedroom door unlocks. I open the door and walk in. Good morning, child. Good morning, she says casually. I am heading to your mother's place for breakfast. I know you have no class today, so I don't expect you to leave the house. I am sure you made that pretty clear last night. You don't have to tell me again. I am sorry for slapping you last night. I was disappointed in you and I just lost it. You have never done anything like this, child. You have never even raised your voice at me, which is why I am more than convinced it's the online boy's fault. He's obviously been playing with your mind. You might not understand certain decisions I make, but one day you will appreciate them. And I hope you know that I love you so much. In my heart you are number one and it will be like that forever. She shrugs. I used to be certain I was number one, but ever since Sarah came into our lives, you've changed. I don't want to live in this house feeling like an obstacle to your love life, and that's why I have decided to move in with Mom. You want to live with your mother? Yes, that will give you time to enjoy your life with your soon-to-be wife. I haven't talked to Mom about this, but this is a conversation I am yet to have with her, and let's discuss this later when you are calm and not angry, I say, walking out before she responds. I love my daughter a lot and it's always been her and I for as long as I can remember. The thought of her staying with her mother terrifies me. Gianna isn't like motherly or mother material. Our type of co-parenting has worked for us over the years. I wouldn't want to change that for anything. You are good, Sarah asks when I walk into the living room. She's sitting on the couch typing away on her laptop. Yes, I have to meet up with Gianna. I move closer, lean in and kiss her lips. I will see you later. Gushjay isn't supposed to leave the house today. Keep an eye on her. All right, take care. I love you. I love you too. Walking out of the house, I get into the car and drive to Gianna's house. When I get there an hour later, I am welcomed by one of her house helpers who leads me into the house. Auntie G will be with you shortly. Can I get you something to drink? Juice, coffee, tea, or maybe some water? She asks. No, I am okay. Thank you. All right, I will be in the kitchen if you need anything. Just holla, she smiles. I wait a couple of minutes before Gianna appears. She is all dressed and made up. Good morning, darling ex-husband. I am about to answer when she leans forward and kisses my forehead. Good morning, how are you? You are all dressed up, heading out. I am fine, and no, I am all dressed up because we are about to have breakfast. Some things never change, I laugh. Let's have breakfast. She holds her hand to me and leads me towards the table. We get settled, I say grace and start eating. So how is Gushjay? She's upset with me. I grounded her. I have confiscated her phone and car intel. You did what? What did she do? She lied that she was going to sleep at Chura's. Turns out she was at a boy's house. I found that girl as good as naked in his house. The thought of my baby having, I pause, unable to say the word out loud. Sex. You are scared she's having sex. Is that it? Gushjay is 18, she isn't a child anymore and she can do whatever the hell she wants to. Having sex isn't a crime, Dario. She is a child, Gianna. She is 18, she's bound to experiment. You think all this punishment will stop her from having sex? She will still have it, and then what? So you would encourage her to have sex? I would encourage her to have safe sex. These are discussions we should be having with her so that she makes the right decisions and gets first-hand information. You never cease to amaze me. I should keep Gushjay away from you. She laughs. I am a modern kind of mother. Anyway, please forgive that girl, give her back her car and phone, and unground her too. Not doing that anytime soon. I need Gushjay to learn that there's always a consequence for all her actions. Besides, I don't trust that boy she is seeing. Have you had time to talk to him? For what? You should get to know the man that your daughter is interested in. He could be a good boy, and if he's not, you have an added advantage. You will know and protect our girl. I don't know how you reason, Gianna. Anyway, why am I here? What do you mean, why are you here? Is it a crime for me to have breakfast with my baby daddy? We used to be very good friends, Dario. What has changed? I have a woman in my life and she doesn't appreciate you being all over me. And I don't appreciate what you did last time you met us at the cafe. I really love Zara and I want to marry her someday, so please don't mess this up for me. You know how long it took for me to get over you. Have you finally gotten over me? Do you love her as much as you love me? I smile. You were my first everything, Gianna. And I would have agreed to do anything you asked of me. I gave you everything that was mine to give, and that wasn't enough for you. You still wanted more. You know you messed me up when you left. She reaches forward and holds my hand, smiling painfully at me. I love Zara a lot, and to answer your question, I shrug. I don't think I can ever love anyone the way I loved you. She sighs. I am sorry for hurting you. You are an amazing man. You are a great father. I wouldn't have chosen a better father and husband. I want you to be happy, Dario, and that's why I called you here. This is about Zara. That woman is not the right one for you. She isn't who you think she is. I know Zara from the past, and she used to be an escort. I ask. You know about that? Yes, she told me. When? How? After you threatened to tell me about it. Listen, G, I know what's best for me and I appreciate it, but I am not your responsibility and I am capable of making my own decisions. I love Zara and not even her past will separate us. Zara is a manipulative woman. I don't want you to get hurt. You deserve better. I will be fine, Gianna. Zara is my choice. Please respect it. And from now henceforth, let's keep our relationship parental. Only get in touch when it has to do with Tuesday. Oh, she exclaims. Thank you for understanding. I have to leave now. I promised Zara I wouldn't be home late. Thank you for breakfast. The August Girl. Ella B. TTF.